Hello, darlings. I'm Ella. I'm spending a few days at this lovely hotel, giving myself a little vacation while attending a therapy conference. You know, learning how to be an even better therapist while indulging in a bit of self-care. For most of my career as a cross-dressing therapist, I've devoted myself to studying others, helping them find peace and confidence in who they are. But recently, I met someone, a client named Rob, and that encounter changed something in me. He reminded me that even as a transgender woman, I still have much to discover about desire, about identity, about myself. Perhaps even I could use a little guidance from time to time. So, let me share with you Rob's story.
Hey, you must be Ella. I'm here to see you. I get that I might look a little different, but I need your advice.
Please come in, but may I ask your name first? Did someone refer you to me?
Sky told me about you. She used to be my tenant. We still keep in touch.
Oh, are you Rob? Sky mentioned you before, said you were her landlord, and that you used to do some modeling?
Yes, that's me. I do modeling. Long story short, but I wanted to ask you something about cross-dressing.
By all means, please, come into my office. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
I promise I won't take much of your time, and I'll tell you everything about myself and a bit about my concerns with cross-dressing.
I must admit, Rob was one of the very few clients brave enough to slip into feminine attire while still in what he called his male mode. During our sessions, he revealed that he's been a male model for several years, yet he's always felt a quiet longing, a desire to model in women's fashion instead. And beneath that elegance, there were questions he couldn't quite answer. Questions he believed only a full-time journey into cross-dressing could reveal.
Sky was right about Ella. She truly is a beautiful transgender woman. But beneath that charm, I could sense a quiet uncertainty, a hesitation she tries to hide behind her guidance. Maybe that's why we met. It's time to find the answers we've both been searching for, together.
The moment Rob, or should I say Roxy, stepped into my office, the air changed. She carried herself with such bold, exotic confidence that it felt as if the whole room began to glow around her. As I watched her pose, modeling so effortlessly, I couldn't shake the feeling that she was challenging me, almost daring me to step into her world, to be a model like her. Perhaps I was reading too much into it, or perhaps I was simply jealous. Ella sat there, praising my look, calling me exotic, graceful, but I could hear it, that little spark of jealousy in her voice, and honestly, I expected it. I've always known there's a seductive side hidden beneath her calm, professional tone. She's just afraid to let it out. Well, maybe it's my turn to share my story and see if Ella can learn to live it up for once. I've been doing some private modeling lately. A few rather tempting outfits for my sponsors. I love fitness, though my routines change so often that my figure is never quite the same twice. But when I slip into those sensual looks, I feel one thing above all else: empowered. Even more so than when I modeled men's fashion. It's intoxicating, really. No wonder people can't stop cross-dressing once they've felt that freedom. When you dress purely for the look, it's only natural to crave a few admiring eyes, to hear someone say how stunning you appear. I got compliments back when I modeled as a man, of course, but as a woman, they come from everywhere, both men and women alike. And you know what? I've learned that jealousy is just another kind of compliment. If you've got the look, why not show it off for the world to see? I can see it in Ella's eyes, that quiet desire to show off her beauty to those secret admirers she'll never admit to. But her oath, that therapist's restraint, keeps her from giving in. So, I'll build the stage for her, remind her of the woman she's always been inside. Maybe that's why she chose to be a cross-dressing therapist in the first place, to live through others, watching them embrace the very pleasure she's too afraid to fully taste herself.
Watching Roxy drift off to sleep on the sofa, it stirred something in me I didn't expect. I've always prided myself on discipline, composure, never letting emotions cloud my role as a therapist. I don't usually get excited hearing my clients describe their cross-dressing experiences. But for a brief moment, I wanted to feel what she felt, to step into her world, just once. The thought made me feel guilty, yet strangely alive. And then, as if she sensed it, Roxy suddenly opened her eyes, smiled, and asked me to follow her. I don't know why, but I did. My heart was racing, and I couldn't say no. Roxy took me to one of her friends for a modeling photo shoot, and I didn't say no. I just kept following her lead, slipping into the outfits she chose for me. It felt deliciously naughty, with a trace of guilt I couldn't shake. And yet, beneath it all, there was this strange sense of ease, as if I'd been waiting for a moment like this my entire life. I felt refreshed, alive in a way I hadn't for years. Yet every time I told Roxy I should leave, she'd just smile, that knowing smile, and coax me into another shoot. She could see right through me. She knew I was enjoying it, even if I didn't want to admit it. So I listened and let myself savor each moment. The part of me I'd kept buried so deep, now finally breathing again.
After the shoot, Roxy and I kissed. It wasn't planned. It just happened. Sudden, yet completely natural. For a moment, the world felt still. When our eyes met, we both knew the truth without saying a word. And before she left, Roxy whispered, "You've enjoyed it. Now it's time to let it go."